Hello, everyone. This is Esperanza Walsh, and this is Art from the Heart at St. Augustine's Church. And again, as I mentioned previously in the other videos, we're doing this remotely due to the lockdown caused by coronavirus. And today's topic would still be on blending. I just want to show you an example of how you can apply it to flowers. If you can see this area in particular, I love the way the colors blend here as well. And this was made using the application of the blending techniques that we have learned previously. Today, we will paint a tulip. And to do that, the colors that we would need would be red. So deep red would be preferred. Then orange, green, sap green would be preferred. And then yellow. And you may also want to add a little blue on top of this list so you can adjust the darkness and lightness of the green paint that you have. But if you like the color that you already have, that's all right. You don't need to change that color. You can use it directly. Now, the first thing we have to do is to draw markers on this paper here. Again, draw it lightly with your pencil. I'm going to make sure that mine is very bold so that you cannot see it. I'm sorry, so that you can see it. But yours should be very light so that only you can see it. Or it would also make it easy to erase if if it's necessary to erase it. Okay, let's begin. So for the tulip, the basic shape is a cup. So for this one, it's a cup. Now, the next thing we have to do is to draw one petal and then the other petal and then maybe another one here. And then we draw the stem. For this one, this is going to be really quick and we will be able to finish this in no time. Now, which colors do we want to use? I would like a red tulip. So I'm going to mix the red paint and just paint one petal first. Okay, now we're going to apply the technique of blending to give this petal some life. So I'm just cleaning my brush by pressing the paint, by pressing the bristles and letting the paint be absorbed by the kitchen towel. Then I'm rinsing it and I'm repeating the process until my brush is clean. So now I just need to get some yellow paint or orange. Oh, by the way, the yellow here is used to adjust the colors. So you can use yellow here. So I've made about 3 lines, just like that. Now I'm cleaning my brush again, and with a clean brush, lightly wet, I am mixing this. So I am literally blending this color with the brush while it is on the paper. As you can see here, it doesn't only show highlights on the painting itself, but the shape itself shows that curvature of the petal. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, on the other petal. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to paint that with water. So I'm going to paint it with red paint. There we go. Yes, I'm going over the line. Again, they're just markers. I don't have to strictly stay within these lines. Now I'm going to paint a few yellow lines. Clean my brush just like what I did earlier. So let's go, clean the brush. And then mix it with the clean brush on the paper itself. Okay, now let the paint settle. So we have that lovely tulip. Now I am going to paint this petal red as well. There we go. Again, I went over the marker because I want it to be, I'm not happy with the shape of the original marker. That's why I went over it. And then I am going to use orange for this one instead of yellow. So I'm just going to drop some orange paint there. Then paint downwards using my brush. Rinse my brush. Then mix the paint. Paint. Then there we go. So the flower is now finished. Now we just have to paint the stem. Oh, sorry. It's a habit painting it with water before putting my paint on. But for this one, we don't have to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to get some green paint. Yeah, I did add some yellow to this paint so that my green pigment becomes lighter. And yes, I'm letting it touch the petals. I'm actually spreading it a little bit and letting it blend. Now, if it doesn't blend smoothly, okay, you can do the same technique that you did earlier with the yellow paint and brush it. Though it's not advisable, it's best to let the color spread by itself. It makes the art piece look cleaner and more natural. Okay, okay, I added some paint over there. Now the leaves. So for the leaves, it's just simple for this one. I'm just going to paint it like this, just one stroke. And oops, another leaf, another stroke. And there you are, tulip. So we've applied blending in this particular art piece where we painted the tulip. And again, if the pencil marks were lighter, it would even look better. So, oh, I'm sorry, this is dripping. Again, what we do when the paint, we have too much water, too much paint, we dab it. Never rub the paper, just dab it. Okay, well, I hope you all had a great time painting this tulip, and see you on the next session. Bye-bye.